Someone call the police. Yorkshire's been robbed.
Good morning.
Time Out magazine's come up with a list of the best seaside towns in Britain, and not one of them is in Yorkshire. In fact, a lot of them are suspiciously close to the Time Out office in London, suggesting they've cut their expenses budget, and a lot of the journalists were only allowed to go to places they could get to and back from in the same day. This survey just doesn't make sense to me. In Yorkshire, you've got Robin Hood's Bay, an evocative name that brings up images of bobbing boats and beautiful cottages. Whereas Great Yarmouth made the list, it's 10 miles from somewhere called Horsey Wind Pump. Take Bridlington, for example, the home of the first recorded instance of surfing in the UK. In 1890, 2 Hawaiian princes took to the waters in Brid. Whereas the most exciting thing you can do in Saundersfoot, which is apparently the best seaside town in Britain, is go crabbing. And then there's Blackpool, another place on the list where it's easy to catch crabs. I know a lot of people make fun of the town. I've got a soft spot for it. The Northern Soul weekend's great. I like that brother and sister off Gogglebox. And if you squint, you can pretend you're in Paris. But I'd much rather wake up at La Rosa Hotel on the West Cliff in Whitby and gaze across the harbour at the Abbey in the morning, which I've experienced, than be woken at 4 a.m. by some drunk young farmers coming back from their AGM and making a lot of noise in the Airbnb next door, which I've experienced. It's all nonsense anyway, because what's one of the most important things about a seaside town? The fish and chips. And where is famously terrible for fish and chips? The South. Which means that our Yorkshire coast resorts should be ahead of this lot straight away. In Yorkshire, we've got Trenchers, the Magpie, Fusco's, Fishbox, Hadley's, the Fisherman's Wife, and that's just in Whitby. So what do you think? Which seaside town in Yorkshire should have made the list? Let me know in the comments down there.